What's going on, guys? Big news today. Fortnite and Epic Games have come out with a new World Cup qualifier trailer, as well as a whole bunch of information on exactly how you can qualify for this insane World Cup finals that takes place at the end of July. Stay tuned for the rest of the video to find out exactly how. Alright guys, well, if you haven't already heard, the announcement is out. If you go over to Epic Games' website, they have an awesome new section dedicated to the Fortnite World Cup. Check back here for future information, but as you can see right off the bat, you get a $1 million prize pool each week leading up to the World Cup. They start April 13th to June 16th. I think this is going to be a heck of a lot of fun. As mentioned in the previous information that Fortnite has released, the World Cup qualifiers will all appear online. Weekly online tournaments starting April 13th. It looks like it's going to work a lot like the pop-up cups that have been happening with the $100,000 tournaments that they've been running the last few weekends, except now they're going to be $1 million prize pools. They're going to have 3-hour sessions on Saturdays. You can see here, see schedule for specific times in each server region, 10 match limit, scoring based on placement and eliminations. Top 3,000 players will advance to the online open finals on Sunday. Players may only participate in one online open server region, which is a big deal. I know a lot of the top guys have been qualifying for multiple server regions to give themselves a better chance. That won't be able to happen this go around. You can see the points. Pretty similar to the last one. They do not transfer though on semifinals, just like on Sunday. The finals are going to operate the same exact format it looks like, except obviously there's going to be a smaller competitor pool. What's really interesting here, guys, is the breakdown of the World Cup qualification solo spots and then the duo team spots. As you can see, in the solo spots, Europe getting 8 players, NA East 6, NA West 2. Asia getting 1, Brazil getting 1, Oceanic switching off a couple of those. It's going to be tough for people outside of NA and Europe to qualify. Very few spots allotted for them. What I am surprised here is they're not giving a whole lot of respect to NA West, but they did split the servers and give each one different. It's kind of an interesting allotment there. If you look at the duo breakdown, Europe getting 4 duo place people in each round, 3 1 each week. As you can see here, it looks like they're going every other week, so there's going to be 5 solo weeks and 5 duo weeks. I'm sure people are going to have pretty strong opinions about EU and NA getting the same amount of people and the other regions getting very few. I mean, you can see on certain weeks on the duo qualification, you could win the whole thing. And in the Asian, Brazil, and Oceanic servers, you're going to have nobody qualify. I would assume this means that if you, like, for instance, week 2, if you were the 3rd finishing duo, you and your partner would both qualify for the World Cup. One of the nicest things they've done here versus their previous pop-up cups, they have a clear schedule. If you go on the tabs, you have the overview, the details of the schedule. You go over the schedule. You can search by your server region. I'm NA West, so I'll go over to NA West. You can see exactly each week when these qualifiers will be taking place, so you can know far in advance. You can plan it out. It's going to be a lot more structured. I'm glad they're doing this versus how they've kind of been a little bit random and not a whole lot of information given out by Fortnite on their current events that they've been doing. Something I just found as well, if you go into the rules document, boom, open this link up right here, you will see they already have the payout structures for how it's going to work, broken down by each server. Weekly prize pool, 400,000 for EU, 300 for NA East, 100 for NA West, 75 for Asia, 75 for Brazil, and 50 for Oceanic. Pretty huge upgrade from the much lesser amounts that they've been giving out for these weekly $100,000 tournaments the last couple of weeks. Should make it a lot more interesting, and I would imagine everybody who's really been competitive lately and been working on their game is going to be trying to make it, because even if you don't qualify for the World Cup, there's going to be a lot of money handed out on a weekly basis. So I'm going to pass it off to you guys. What do you think of the World Cup qualification process? I know for me, I wish there would have been a few more weeks of trial and error before they announced this. I guess there are a couple more before this starts here in the beginning of April, but I am very excited overall about how this is shaping out. It looks like they have a pretty good qualification process in place. Let me know. Make sure you guys like the video, comment, share with your friends so they all know how to qualify. And if you enjoy the content, man, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Gaming Empire, out.